Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, April 25th. Look at that window traders market profile of the SNQ. Well, Microsoft earnings come out. It looked like exactly at 4. I looked briefly. They were up $20 already. So we'll see how much more it goes. Google's due out also today, and Intel. Look, this was a wacky day again. It is hard to find in my memory a day that had such pretty decent sized gaps, and then not only did we fill them, but NQ one time framed up the whole day until K period stopped. You don't usually get that when they have higher value and indices that are up strong. They were down most of the day really good, and they did it almost the entire day except for K. ES only took out a previous low twice. B and K. We go out with an afternoon pullback low. We go out with a double distribution day up. And now we're ripping higher. Righty goes out with just a day's high and low. We all filled our gaps. This was another difficult day for me as far as seeing it. I had a good day. I certainly didn't take advantage of this move up. However, I did not get hurt, and I hope and I trust, I believe I did keep the room out of trouble. These short-term algos and machines are just numbing how they can move a market. Look what's going on here. Look at this. I mean, we closed NQ, again, I'm in 4s. NQ closed around 570. It's up 160 points. That's $4. Crazy. Look at ES. Just now, keep in mind, this is all still balanced. Everything you see happening here is still balanced. Right? We slightly stretched the balance yesterday and then came in. So this is going to be interesting to see if we come out of balance. Remember, we have not gotten out of the lower distribution from April 15th, Monday, quadruple distribution day down. So right now, at least early, looks like they might try to get their act together again tomorrow. But again, you have Google, and don't forget, you have PCE out tomorrow morning. So it's just amazing. These moves are vicious, okay? They're vicious. They're dangerous by these short-term players and mindless machines. Again, I had a good day. I shorted A period and NQ and B period with the ebb and flow. Now, even though A and B went up, I picked some very visual spots and did well. It was very hard for me to say I'm looking for longs with a large gap, indices down 1.5%, lower value, overnight low gotten right away. Yeah, it was hard for me, but I didn't get hurt. I can't believe the way these things are ripping. We'll get back to where they're trading in a minute so I can go over what I did today. Then in E period, I took a short in ES. I didn't think ES was going to go trend because we attempted to go trend up earlier. Remember, the market gap lower. Now, I knew sellers weren't that strong. Why? Because we really couldn't get anything going to the downside. But after that rip up in B, I shorted E, came in, it came in again in C and D. The algos lost their way. I thought maybe we get a P shape and we hold the gap. Never expected what they did. I made like a point on a short in E, and then I'm like, you know what? Something's changing. Forget it. Now, again, that doesn't mean I was going to long it. I was not. No trade is a trade also, but I certainly wasn't looking to short it. Look at this thing ripping. We're trying to get into the 15th single prints in ES now. Then in I period, I turned long in NQ, finally, to go fill the gap. So I got paid on that. And then I took a quick short in J period. I thought we were going to not only fill the gap, but stop the one-time framing. I got paid when K period opened, and that happened. And then I lost on a small short in NQ. I shorted it at 90. It went up to 600. I'm like, I'm out. It did come in, but no big deal. Turned out to be my only loss of the day. So I was very fortunate. These things, this is just incredulous what we're seeing here. I'm going to see where Google and Microsoft are trading in a minute. As far as our destinations, today's high in SPY is 504.27. Okay? That's all we have for the upside. For the downside, 501.70 is our afternoon pullback low in K. And then our single prints, two sets, 500.92 to 40, and then 499.90 to 82, and today's low of 497.49. NES, 90.75 is our high, 64.50 is our pullback. Single print start at 56 and a quarter, get filled at 51.75. Second set start at, they're very small. They get filled at around 46. And today's low is 22.25. Now, this is stunning what we're witnessing. Absolutely stunning. Now, let's go to, well, first let's go to the charts to see. Let me see where these things are trading and what else came out, okay? So first off, where's Google? Okay, Google closed, the high was 158. So Google's trading $20 higher than today's high. Microsoft is now $23 higher. What about Intel? Now, I don't know if Intel came out yet, but if they did, they're $2 lower than their high. So Microsoft and Google are driving this move now. Now, let's go to the charts. So, here's our monthly, right? We have how many days left? 3 days left in the month. I don't know if I'm going to call a 2-month balance or a 3-month balance. Depends on how we close and how, I'm not sure yet. The weekly is still an inside week. It's going to be very difficult to take out last week's high, but you never know, right? The way this thing is trading now. I would love to have an inside week. It wouldn't stop the one-time framing. It would be 4 weeks one-time framing down if that happens, but it'd give us a good opportunity once we come out of the inside week up or down. So we're still down, but it's inside. And the daily is balance. Now, what we're seeing right now doesn't mean the market's going to continue doing this tomorrow morning. If it does, however, if we take out yesterday's high, we're coming out of an 8-day balance to the upside. However, if for some reason these things end up giving it all back or PCE puts a big dent in the market, well, then we have to worry about the balance low, which is the 19th low. So that's your balance. Yesterday's high and that low. We'll see if we're going to come out of it to the upside or not. And then we'll see if we're going to start getting any closer to the 20 and the 50-day moving average. I hope you had a good day trading. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.